Welcome back, and we proceed with the other half of the top 8 bracket for the Singapore Open, continuing today at Qisahn. And it will be a match played between Rayne, Tay, and Po Yijie.
Yeah, I believe we featured Rayne yesterday in one of our stream matches.
Yeah, he won the deciding round of Swiss,
Yeah,
round 6 in a rather peculiar set of events.
Well, yeah, my memory is a bit hazy. I can only remember the fact that he fought a Rayne team, which I found a bit ironic. But going into the game match itself, Yijie does have one of his Pokemon removed for an error on team sheet, as well as a 1-game loss. So he has a lot of obstacles to overcome just to be able to continue on to the top 4.
Yijie needs to win 2 out of 2 games in order to move on to the top
indeed.
4. And even if he proceeds, he still will be moving on with a team of 5 Pokemon.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm no surprise who I think Chelsea is rooting for to win here.
Well, but I'm not entirely confident to just count out Yijie just like that, because he is a pretty decent player, although he has not been playing for quite a while due to, I believe, exams. But yeah, he has come back. Did he play in the first tournament on the 1st of January?
Showdown? Yeah, he played. He finished X2, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty decent start. And he did go 5-1 in yesterday's tournament, with although he did have 6 Pokemon then. So we'll have to see how his the loss of his Azumarill affects his matchup against Rayne. What do you recall about Rayne's team from yesterday, though?
Rayne's team, we do remember it being the Among Us, Tapu Fini, the Metagross.
He did win his set yesterday,
and
right?
the Landorus.
Or was it a loss?
Landorus and Tyranitar. Yeah, he beat Harrow in the last round, which would determine who cut today's
right, the Parish, yeah, against Harrow's Parish track. Oh, okay. So we should be moving on to team preview quite shortly. Both players getting set up here.
Yep. So Yijie's team minus the Azumarill gonna have a decided amount of setup power, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's something maybe Rayne can exploit with the Metagross.
Since the only real reason to run the Azumarill over something like a Snorlax is the fact that Azumarill gets the Aqua Jet to threaten things in or out of Trick Room.
The fairy typing does help as well against dragons.
It's hard to as in when you compare it to Snorlax, it could be argued that Snorlax is less vulnerable since Snorlax only has the one weakness, which typically can be mitigated with Intimidate. Because Azumarill has to fear a multitude of terrifying things such as Katana Leaf Blade, Tapu Koko, Gigavolt, Havoc.
Not only that, like electric types such as Zapdos as well are becoming more common.
It should be noted, if you get the drum without any of these things on the field, you pick them off when they come in. Unfortunately, not gonna happen here. Yijie does not have his Azumarill.
I wonder how thankful Rayne will be for not wanting to face Azumarill.
It's questionable because Rayne, we saw yesterday, got a lot of mileage out of his Among Us. Among Us is one of the most annoying things for an Azumarill player to deal with.
Yeah, maybe then he
drawing the Aqua Jet away from the partners.
Well,
and he potentially even being able to hit it with clear. And he can. In fact,
Rayne
has clear smog.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Azumarill would have been a factor in this set at all. Rayne carries clear smog on the Among Us.
Okay, both players still having some problems setting up. Well, our hit streamer.
That's actually something that Yijie possibly should have taken note of as he prepared for today's set from yesterday's stream. The fact that Among Us only carries the one attack, which can barely be called an attack in the clear smog.
Yeah, but with the loss of Azumarill, maybe not so much of a priority for him.
Now I suppose it still does 40% to Tapu Bulu thanks to the crippling poison weakness.
Yeah, on Rayne's side of for Rayne's team, we have Metagross, Landorus, Zapdos, Tyranitar, Among Us, and the Tapu Fini.
Yeah, and Yijie countering with the Kangaskhan, Among Us, Heatran, Cresselia, and the Tapu Bulu.
I think
Tapu Bulu being an interesting option there because, as you pointed out, Rayne gets a lot of mileage out of playing the Among Us. However, Bulu ignores the Among Us and smacks everything pretty hard, even though Metagross and Zapdos do resist the grass. It means the Fini can't really come in safely because Bulu just absolutely annihilates it.
Indeed, and the Sand from Tyranitar is not really going to help it from Bulu's physical attacks. So yeah, Bulu could actually be quite pivotal here for Yijie. And Yijie is actually running Mega Kangaskhan as his choice of Megas.
Yeah, thank goodness for Festival Plaza. We don't have to take a look at the Kangaskhan's nickname.
Why? I'm pretty sure it's a very insightful and a very creative nickname that Yijie has chosen to give his Mega Kangaskhan. But
insightful and creative, not words we typically associate with Yijie. As you go into the set, Yijie only able to pick 4 out of 5 options. So we'll see what he goes with here.
talking a bit about the Mega Kangaskhan, a lot of players in this meta so far have chosen other Megas over the
They'll
Kangaskhan,
come round.
Charizard, Metagross.
They will come round.
So
It just takes time. As each leads with the Kangaskhan, Heatran a very strong lead from his point of view.
it does have fake out option.
And Heatran pretty safe right now. Although the threat of Darkinium could make Heatran think twice about leaving himself open.
Oh, EJ does have a bit of a safety net with the fake out open. Among Us, I don't think should be staying on the field unless maybe he wants to start sporing things.
Well, I suppose on turn 1 it's a good indication of whether UTI did his homework. Because if he stays non-mega and goes for the fake out, it would basically indicate that he didn't watch the stream and notice that Among Us doesn't carry Rocky Helmet.
Yeah, typically now Among Us tend to carry stuff like berries. We even saw a psychic resist berry at one point.
that was wow from Harold. Absolutely wow.
And we do see a Mega Evolution here, okay.
Oh wait, no, this is the psychic resist berry, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it is. So Tyranitar going for the protect here.
Yeah, not wanting to take a potential low kick, so
Spore perhaps?
yeah, Rayne going for the Spore, but it will get faked out. And it is the Mega Kangaskhan, so UTI at least recognizing that that's not Rocky Helmet.
Critical hit as well for good measure.
And Heatran gets the free sub up as well, so now protected from potential Darkinium from the Tyranitar.
Oh man.
And protected from the Spore as well. So, UTI recognizing that he doesn't have his own passive way of controlling status, since he doesn't play the Tapu Fini or the Tapu Koko.
Yeah,
but
his only terrain is the Bulu.
He is protected by the sub now. And he brings in Bulu here. He's unaffected by the potential Spore, since he's Grass type, and allows Heatran to potentially heal all the way back up to full.
Wow.
As Kangaskhan goes for the frustration here, and well, UTI is here, so it's not any issue of the happiness level. As Among Us hangs on, and we do see doesn't have the berry, so yeah, this is the Payapa berry.
Do see low kick coming out from Tyranitar though. Oh, okay.
Not gonna be enough as Heatwave picks off the Among Us. And potentially burning the Tyranitar? Question mark? Doesn't miss there, at least for UTI. Yeah, Among Us will go down, no burn there. But now Tyranitar no longer protected from Kangaskhan's own low kick.
I was a bit skeptical though. I thought a Rock Slide would have been a better option to break the sub for the Heatran.
I think he just wants damage on the Kangaskhan. And potentially thinking that Heatran might protect, since there's a common ploy by Heatran players to sub and immediately protect, expecting the double target into the slot.
That is true.
I suppose Among Us can't really double target into that slot. Yeah, actually it could if the Rock Slide broke the sub, and Spore could go in there.
Yeah, and based on the speed,
Kangaskhan clearly the fastest thing.
Yes, not
Scarf. Not Scarf. He went for protect.
Yeah.
And we saw the Darkinium yesterday.
And Fini hits the field here, so Kangaskhan I still believe in the fastest thing, so can trade.
And has not been intimidated. So Rayne didn't bring the Landorus, which I think is quite likely since you think the last slot is Mega in the Metagross. So and Kangaskhan, when not intimidated, can just run through teams.
If it is the Metagross at the back, then Heatran becomes a priority for him as UTI withdraws his Kangaskhan here.
He does have Stomping Tantrum on Metagross though.
Bulu.
Yeah, hoping to take another low kick.
Yeah, I know, but you have to break the sub on the Heatran, otherwise the Heatran can just counter back with a Heat Wave and potentially take out the Metagross.
Heatran goes for the protect here, hoping to catch a double target this time.
But I'm not really
Muddy
sure
Water
that's
coming
the
up
play.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Or Calm Mind. Oh, let's go for Muddy Water. So Rayne not opting for what we saw yesterday, where he set up multiple Calm Minds and was able to clear the rest of Harold's team. This time goes for Muddy Water to try and break Heatran's stop. Unfortunately, catches the Bulu, doesn't get the accuracy drop, and Rock Slide goes into protect as well. And Bulu should take that fairly comfortably. Even as a neutral hit, Bulu has decently high physical defense.
This situation is absolutely terrific for Tapu Bulu. You have a Tyranitar and a Tapu Fini to choose from. Well, both could protect, but that would just be a wasted turn.
And importantly, if Yusa carries Horn Leech, all that sweet health coming its way.
But then we are not too. I'm not too sure about the in terms of speed for the Bulu. Is Tyranitar faster? Maybe can it flinch it with the Rock Slide?
Tyranitar is slower naturally than Tapu Bulu.
So it's down to Fini, which does not really have a good way to stop the Bulu unless it kills it outright.
Moonblast lowers special attack, not physical attack.
Yeah, and I doubt Moonblast will kill it outright.
Not at this point. We saw how much Muddy Water did.
Maybe perhaps if the grassy terrain didn't heal, but Fini here going for the protect, Tyranitar will
hoping the Horn Leech goes into the Fini slot, I think. And
So
Tyranitar goes for Rock Slide. He's faster than Tapu Bulu.
Yeah.
Unless he's going for the Whirlwind? Oh, does Heatran move?
Critical hit.
Breaks Heatran's up.
Yeah.
Since Heatran's up back up. Or Earth Power into the Wood Hammer into the Tapu Fini. As Heatran goes for the Earth Power into Tyranitar. So still protected by the Sandstorm.
Not going to do a lot of damage. Close to 50%, not quite. Does drop its special defense.
And now Heatran is threatened by Tyranitar and Fini for that matter. Since he's going last, in fact.
But based on the damage, I think Fini has to double down on the Moonblast to get rid of the Bulu. Muddy Water, I don't think is enough, and even then has a chance to miss.
Yes. There's a chance to miss both
So
targets.
GJ
really.
can sort of play around, perhaps with a Protect.
He could protect both really,
Yeah.
just to get more grassy terrain recovery. And
It's-
Hidden will go all the way back up to full thanks to
I
leftovers.
think only Heatran is benefiting from this grassy terrain because Sand is also chipping away. So
So we haven't seen Bulu's item. Potentially the Z move, potentially the berry.
Berry at this range should have procs, no?
No.
Not quite? Okay.
Needs a bit more.
Bulu protecting, not wanting to go down. Maybe Heatran goes for protect.
Really goes for the Moonblast, goes into the Bulu slot. Tarita goes for the Rock Slide, does go for Rock Slide. Still have a chance to flinch the Heatran if it lands. Does land here.
But
Heatran looking to get the sub up back up, I suspect.
nah, no Foul can kill the Tarita as well though.
It
but
does
that's
flinch
get flinched.
regardless.
Sand
Sand
does go
runs
down.
out.
So
So Earth
Tarita,
Power will definitely KO Tarita.
yeah, and considering that special defense drop. I think even with the Sand, with that special defense drop, given how much it did previously, it was a KO.
So that kind of explains why the Tarita's going first here. Rayne clearly investing quite heavily
Speed.
in the speed of his Tarita.
Despite not being scuffed. That's
Yuji on the other hand, doesn't look like he's put any speed into either his Bulu or his Heatran.
honestly, his Heatran is looking really healthy.
And Bulu
Considering
will
what's
switch
going
out back into the Kang just to sacrifice it. No, into the Cresselia, which will sponge up almost anything, barring a hard read, Duckinium.
Hey, it
Moonblast
will be
into
the Moonblast.
Cresselia. At least the special attack would do something here. But Duckinium could kill
Oh,
Heatran,
does drop the special attack. Oh,
And no, it just goes for low kick into the Heatran. It's not going to be enough. Heatran is heavy, but
quite.
able to take that and Earth Power return KOs the Tarita. And now Duckinium off the field. Ooh, I think Cresselia is poised. Although Cresselia can't really handle the Carmine Fini on his own.
Does have the Bulu at the back to threaten with Grass or Whirlwind as you mentioned.
Grassy Terrain?
So Rayne is down to his last.
Is it the last turn of Grassy Terrain?
No.
No, it looks like we've got another turn of Grassy Terrain.
Oh, don't tell me Bulu is holding Terrain Extender.
Not even Yuji will do that.
And we do see
Or
the
if he
Metagross
did,
come out.
if he did, Adam would have told us. Metagross comes in here, so yeah, we do see why Kangaskhan was able to run around quite freely early in the game. Since Rayne didn't bring his Intimidate and Yuhan. And so, Metagross, no reason not to Mega Evolve. Yuja himself didn't bring, doesn't even have Intimidate on his team. Shockingly.
I mean, does he set up here? Maybe the Metagross goes for the Stomping Tantrum on the threat of the Heatran and then Fini.
Yeah, I think Fini has a
Carmines?
very free Carmine.
Heatran protecting here.
Oh,
Iron
Cresselia
Head into the crest. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's a read.
reading that the Heatran will protect and hoping to get a flinch on what looks like an Icy Wind turn.
That could be crucial, the flinch, because Metagross no longer has clear body. If the Icy Wind does go off,
Oh,
but
but
it goes
it's
for
Trick Room. Even. Yeah,
Mm.
even better than Icy Wind. Trick Room. Now setting up both the Heatran and the Tapu Bulu to run over the rest of Rayne's teams.
Fini
So
though,
Heatran,
Muddy
yeah.
Water.
Heatran now threatened by the Muddy Water.
I at that HP though, I think Heatran can run a sub, can use a sub.
Just to be broken by Muddy Water?
Well, protect then.
Crest looking
Oh,
kind
but
of...
it has used protect in the previous turn. That's
Yes.
the issue. And Metagross has not, so I think substitute to draw out Metagross's protect would be a good move. Cresselia
So
though.
the thing is, Rayne doesn't really need to protect his Metagross. A spread Heat Wave is not going to kill, but he does go for protect.
Will we see a substitute from Heatran? Yes,
he
we
does.
do.
Yuja makes the read, gets the sub up on critical health. As Cresselia goes for the skill stop to give the Heatran Levitate,
Well,
but doesn't save it from water attacks.
yeah, okay.
As the
Cresselia
Heatran
avoids
does
the
take the hit though.
Does Metagross go for another protect or?
No reason to. You won't get killed by Heat Wave anyway.
But damage is damage. And well, Heatran could just protect again this turn if it so fears the
No,
Muddy
at this
Water.
point you Heat Wave just to get damage from Metagross. Set it up for a potential Kang KO. Yeah,
And
Heat
we
Wave
do.
comes out, does avoid that missed the Fini, but lands on the Metagross most importantly. I don't think we even bother with damage on the Fini. The Fini is at the boosted special
You
attack.
see a
after all.
psychic double into the Metagross.
It's not gonna be enough. No,
Nah.
not even close.
That was like
The
what,
Moonblast drop.
7 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
that is true.
But even without it, I don't think it would have KO'd. Metagross having a hefty special defense. As Muddy Water will pick up 2 KOs? No, not 2. But Metagross should finish off the Cresselia
EJ
with
though,
the Iron Hit.
he's nah.
Oh,
I
no,
don't,
it's
not
not the
even
berry.
though.
Yeah, I think you still wanted Cresselia gone.
No, I think it's fine because EJ does have Bulu at the back to take advantage of this trick room.
Yeah, there was a very visible face palm from EJ there. He didn't want Cresselia to... He didn't want the berry, so he wanted Cresselia to go down to Iron Hit.
Yeah, bringing in both the Kangaskhan and the Bulu would be ideal, but he brings in the Kangaskhan instead. things are looking good for Yujie despite, you know, having 5 Pokemon on his team.
But everything's down in the red and orange.
Yujie does have Bulu at the back. And,
But now Magikarp can protect again.
yes, Fini as well if he so fears the fake out coming out from Kangaskhan.
No, he just attacks with both. Because Ken can't. Oh, but he protects the Fini. Expecting the fake out onto the Fini slot, I think. As the fake out comes out into the Fini slot.
Ooh, okay.
And Psyche's not going to KO the Metagross.
Yeah, we did see the amount of damage he did.
Fishing for another critical hit, maybe.
Nah,
Nah,
11, 7.
damage.
That's another 2-hit KO with Psychic.
Yeah, now we see what Yujie wanted. He wanted the Cresselia off the field. Cresselia's not doing anything for him right now. He's running out of Trick Room turns. He's lost his Kangaskhan and the fake out pressure. But now Bulu picks off the Fini.
Bulu can pick off only one.
But if he has Honleash, he can heal all the way back up.
That is true. Yeah. So I think he goes for the Fini.
Oh, I don't think he can kill with Honleash though. I think he needs Wood Hammer. And then I think he needs to hope that the 7 damage is a low roll and he can hit 11 this time.
No, I think he goes for the double. Oh, double protect coming out here from Rayne. Gets it off on the Fini. And Psychic into the Metagross again. Was it a low roll? Nah. That was a high roll, I think. That was 6 damage this time. I was counting.
Oh, but yeah, then easier really should have doubled the Metagross there.
Okay, Iron Head should pick off the Bulu. Yep.
So yeah, that Moonblast special attack dropped Mattering in the end.
Definitely. And oh, okay, it's another 2-hit KO because of the Grassy Terrain heal.
Yeah, but Rayne getting very lucky there with the double, I think.
Yeah, and Trick Room did
actually
expire.
no, you think about it, that didn't matter because Crest can't take on Metagross 101. The Grassy Terrain is out healing Cresselia.
Yeah, you're right, and Yujie forfeits the match. You have to wonder if the Cresselia wasn't holding the barrier and had just died.
The barrier was fine, but the damage on the Cresselia from the Muddy Water just did enough to put it in barrier range. And that's what Yujie didn't want. If Bulu and Ken came in at the same time, fake out pressure would have allowed him to get a KO.
Indeed. I mean,
or force a double protect.
Yeah.
In which case he gets 2 KOs the next turn. So either way, Rayne would have been pinned. Unfortunately, Cresselia too bulky for its own good.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, in that case, not bulky enough. If it was bulky enough, he wouldn't have activated Berry.
Honestly, Yuji's situation looks so good. Like, I mean, it was close between both players, but he seemed very in control of the situation.
Yeah, Yuji was sacrificing damage for positioning, and looked like he had played himself into an endgame scenario where he could just pick up KOs.
And I thought he ran quite well at the start. You know, Rayne couldn't really touch the Heatran.
And yeah, it looks like we got a win there in the other top 8 set. Alistair triumphing over Smart Myron. So the last Malaysian representative falls, and Australia marches on.
Oh right,
oh yeah, you had a game loss. So that's it for the set.
That was the final game. That was the deciding game.
I don't think they would be very different anyway. So our top 4 has been determined. It's going to be Chelsea Tan from Singapore
against
Rayne Tay from Singapore, and in the other half of the bracket, Melvin K from Singapore up against the last foreign player standing, Alistair Sanover from Australia.
Yeah, Alistair, we did feature him on stream yesterday, I believe. I think it was the second round.
Yep.
He was running a Rayne team, I believe.
Yeah, playing against
Melvin.
No, not against Melvin.
No. Yesterday was it?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Mingze? No, Mingze lost to Brian Tan.
Let's not drag up such sad memories.
Oh yeah, it was against what's his name? Martin Teo.
Oh right.
Who
Yeah.
had a very unfortunate Arcanine on his team, which couldn't be brought into Rayne.
Is Martin here today for the PC though?
There he is.
Oh, okay. So at least perhaps he has some satisfaction seeing that someone he lost to is on the way in top 8.
Right, so we will be streaming the rest of the matches from here on out. So both of the top 4 sets and the eventual final will be put on stream. And it will be Chelsea up against... And no, looks like we'll be...
doing an interview with Rayne.
Interview with Rayne first.
Yeah.
How could I forget? Yeah, because it didn't even register that the set was over.
Yeah, I know. I was expecting 2 games at the very least.
So stay tuned as Rayne will be coming on. And I'm joined once again by Rayne, who continues the streak he had running from yesterday, winning his last round of Swiss, and moves on with another win in top 8 to move on to the top 4. So first off, congrats, Ray.
Thanks. I was actually a little lucky that he couldn't bring his Azumario because my team was not exactly prepared for Azumario.
You do have clear spark Among Us though.
Well, he have other ways to deal with that as well, so I'm actually quite concerned with that. Right, and I'm not entirely sure what kind of surprises that he could have packed just for Among Us matchups, as he noted that that is a potential problem that he might face in this year's meta.
Yep. Again, like yesterday's match, you have to say it's a game of very fine margins.
Yes.
I think most notably, what we thought was kind of a irrelevant RNG activation there, the Moonblast drop on Cresselia, ended up coming into play right at the end there. It meant his psychic just couldn't do enough damage to your Metagross.
Yeah, that was a little fortunate on my end as well. Yeah, along with several like stat drops here and there.
Yeah, and amusingly enough, we saw Qisahn didn't want to activate his berry on Cresselia that turn.
Yes.
Because he activated his Cresselia and Cresselia stuck around. I think he wanted Cresselia to go down that turn.
Yes. That was very unfortunate for him as well. The game all in all was pretty much RNG in my favor. So
but again, you were at advantage because you only needed to win one game of the set to take the set. And I think we saw that early on you managed to put a lot of pressure onto each team.
Yes.
Since you managed to bring everything down to the red, but I think you were starting to falter a little bit on the trick room.
Yes, I did. I was actually hoping for the Iron Head to actually be able to flinch him so that he can't set up trick room, and in that case, right, he outright lose the game at that point, right there and then. But it didn't go my way, and it became a more even game lah.
So I think we saw how good trick room kind of was at the end at the end of the game there. So do you consider that when you didn't bring Among Us to this set?
I didn't bring Among Us because I didn't feel that. When I looked at his matchup, when I looked at his team,
you did bring Among Us, but you lost Among Us early on.
Yeah, I lost it quite early on. I
think you could have preserved it a bit better because you could have regenerated health.
Yes, I could have. But I didn't think that he would bring Bulu against my team because, well, Metagross is just staring right at it.
Yep. Yeah,
so I was quite surprised when he brought Bulu in. I was like, hey! Yeah. But later on in the game, I realized that, hey, his hit ran and basically everything was slow on his team.
Yep.
Yeah, even the Kangaskhan. So
yeah, everything was slower than their Tarita even.
Yeah, that was quite curious. So I noticed that. And
but I think you saw the answer because he wants to operate under trick room.
Yes. Yeah, so that was his end game lah, and he got it. Yeah.
So I think the other point we need to like to ask is that I think we saw early game Ken was kind of running through you. So was there any reason why you decided not to bring Lando?
Okay, I was actually more concerned with the trick room, so that's why I brought Tyranitar, and as revealed yesterday, my Z moves are both on Lando and Tyranitar. So I felt that Tyranitar might not do as much here, right? So I just brought it. Lando did not bring.
But then the Intimidate?
Yeah, true. That was one factor I considered, but I'd rather not have that trick room up by having that Tyranitar check that Cresselia.
Yeah, because Darkinian will just remove Cresselia from the field.
It will greatly threaten him, and he has to switch out, or the Crest is just gone. And even if so, I still get a free damage off.
Alright, on to the top 4, and I think your streak continues from yesterday. Rayne is going to be playing another Rayne team. So we'll see how your matchup does against Alistair.
Alright.
So I'm hoping you're prepared for that, and good luck for that as well.
Alright, thank you.
We will see you on stream later, possibly for another interview if you win.
Alright.
And we will move on to the top 4, so stay tuned.